keep
One
the ball in
game
play
to
for as long
15,
as possible.
change ends at 8. Time in, 0-0-2.
Lovely
Right out.
from Sciolti. Look at this forehand again. Finds the space in behind and the passion and celebration to follow.
0-0-1.
Just to let Dawson and Howell know that the energy is high.
Point.
And there's that pace and power injected into that forehand
1-0-1.
from Sonda.
Second server.
I think Sonda and
1-0-2.
Sciolti will just keep looking to bring up those forehands into
Side
play.
out.
And the paddles need to be up from the
Oh,
side
we see
of
it now.
Howell and Dawson, expecting those hard drives to come towards them
0-1-1.
and favouring the backhand possibly a little bit, just so they can just direct the ball a little more.
Point.
Nice from Dawson. Moves Sciolti to the right and then takes advantage of the space to her
1-1-1.
left. First point for Howell and Dawson.
Point.
Return goes wide from Sonda. Rare error on return
2-1-1.
from the singles specialist.
Second server.
Frustration for Howell. And those are the plays that matter. But again, those are the nervous
2-1-2.
moments that occur here on championship court in the opening stages. It does take players just a few
Right out.
moments to get used to proceedings.
One, 2-1. Point.
Howell just stretching and overreaching slightly for that ball, but it's the right play to take that ball as early
2-2-1.
as possible. Fortune
Second
this
server.
time for Howell, who stretches and manages to make just enough contact for that ball
2-2-2.
to kiss the top of the net.
Side out.
Nice from Dawson, defends the attack from Sonda and counters. Placing the ball at the base of Sciolti.
2-2-1.
Yeah, there was an very nice volley there from Dawson where she just slightly moved to the
Point.
her left, and she was able to take that forehand out of the air, like right close to her head. And
3,
I
2,
think
1.
that was the difference between winning that point. Nice
Second
placement
server.
there down the middle from Sonda on the backhand side. Bringing that backhand a little bit more into play. It doesn't have the power as much as
3,
the
2-2.
forehand, so let's see if Dawson and Howell can target that area a little more.
Point.
Like that. That was a nice drop right to the left foot of Sonda.
4,
Catching up her
2-2.
backhand a little bit.
Side out.
Dawson just not able to move her feet around
2-4-1.
the ball to play the forehand drop, and scoring opportunities for Sonda and Sciolti.
Second
Sonda
server.
just sends that ball long again, and that's been her failing so far
2-4-2.
in this Group B encounter. Just at risk of overplaying.
Point.
Just the power there from Sciolti on that forehand side. Just not able to deal with it.
3-4-2.
Try and bring in that scorpion volley, but just short on execution.
Point.
Dawson just not able to get her left foot round the outside of that ball. Keep that ball right in front of you.
4-4-2. Side out.
Nice combination there from Dawson. Working towards the feet of Sciolti, forcing that pop-up and able to finish towards Sonda's feet.
4-4-1. Second server.
A little bit of miscommunication between Howell and Dawson. Definitely Dawson's ball with a forehand down the middle.
4-4-2.
And
Point.
again, targeting the left foot of Sonda from Dawson. The straight drop, just bringing about some success, just not able
5-4-2.
Sonda to utilise the power on the forehand side when that ball is locked into her body like that. And again, but this time Sonda
Side
does
out.
find a way to drill the forehand straight at Dawson. Ball's probably going out from there. In that location at close quarters where Sonda's fairly slapping that ball
4-5-1.
hard, Julia, it's probably going out. It's not getting up and down in time.
Yeah, sometimes it's about getting out of the way of the ball rather than hitting it.
Second server.
But as soon as Dawson and Howell are pushing Sciolti and
4-5-2.
Sonda or keeping them back from that kitchen line, they're able to capitalise on quite a few pop-ups.
Point.
There's the power though. There's the power, and that's the danger for Howell and Dawson. Can they
5-5-2.
defend against the power? They know it's coming, so early preparation is crucial.
Point.
Backspin error from Howell. I'll bring about some frustration because Sonda and Sciolti
6-5-2.
back into the lead now.
Point.
And all of a sudden, after a few exchanges, Sonda and Sciolti open up an
7-5-2.
advantage. Now that ball
What do
has
we do with that?
caught
out.
the light, and therefore it's called out. There's a stanchion
5-7-1.
just above the court, which is holding some lighting.
Second server.
The lighting rig, and the ball catches the lighting rig there, and
5-7-2.
therefore it's called out.
Side out.
Well,
7-5-1. Point. Timeout. Change ends. 8-5-1.
when
1
Sonda does
minute.
deploy the backhand shot, it's always a drop shot with spin, Julia. And again, Howell and Dawson need to be prepared for that encounter with top spin or take that ball out the air a little bit earlier, making sure they start with their paddle below the height of the ball, coming through, finishing above the height of the ball in an upward trajectory, a little bit of a faster speed. But Sonda and Sciolti have done a great job of getting their way back into this game because the early stages belong to Howell and Dawson. Howell and Dawson were the team who were deploying the right strategy, nullifying Sonda and Sciolti. But as the game has continued, as the match has continued, Sonda and Sciolti look a lot more comfortable.
Absolutely. I think they're just getting used to how Howell and Dawson were playing, and
15
I think now
seconds.
they're able to employ and read their shots a lot more. They're able to get their forehands more into it. But when they're hitting towards on the backhand side, Dawson and Howell, they are getting
This net
some
has an
points
issue.
off that, and I would just look for them
It's
to try and
rocking
do
and
that a
rolling.
little bit more. I'm just adjusting the net there.
All right, ladies, here we go. Time in. 8-5-1.
Byron Frieso calls time in, and we're back underway. Crucial exchanges for Howell and Dawson. They want this serve back as soon as they possibly can, and the first exchange, they give a point away.
9-5-1. Point.
I like that point. There was lots of movement around the kitchen, targeting towards Sciolti's backhand on quite a few occasions. But there, Sonda just able to, with a good reflex
10-5-1.
on her backhand side. Very good execution. Nice flick down the middle.
Better response from Howell to the backspin of Sonda, and Dawson likewise to the base of Sciolti. And
10-5-2.
a great start to the second half of this match for Howell and Dawson, but if they can regain the serve here,
Point.
there may have been an opportunity, but Sonda and Sciolti capitalise on the volley error
11-5-2.
of Dawson, and it's the Italian duo once again in the ascendancy. Great location on the drop.
Point.
And that's delightful from Natascia Sciolti. Catches the sideline, causes the pop-up from Dawson,
12-5-2.
exploits the space Howell tries to cover, but it couldn't get there in time. 7-point advantage. And that is a significant flurry. A good sequence for the Italian pair. Howell and Dawson have got to respond, and have got to respond now.
Second server.
Miss third does not help from Dawson.
We're just going to have to look to see if they can just drop that ball into the kitchen. A nice serve.
Point.
Or a nice drive there from Kelly. Nice spot. Not able to get the hands quick enough.
6-12-2.
Just dropping that ball into the net.
Side out.
Howell's been a lot on the stretch in this match that I've noticed, and it's presenting a lot of, say, unforced errors and lack of balance. Just needs a couple more steps to get right behind the ball.
Beautiful backhand volley
Point.
from Sonda. Moves her feet forwards from the baseline into the transition zone nicely. 2 points away from victory.
That was lovely point construction there. So what we saw, there was a targeting towards Sciolti's backhand, which presented a pop-up, but not an attackable ball, but a ball that you could have put an aggressive dink on, which created the confusion in the middle between Sonda and Sciolti, and then winning the point.
Power from the forehand side of Natascia Sciolti brings up further success and a match point
14-6-2.
for the Italian pairing, and they get the job done. It's 2 out of 2 for Sonda and Sciolti on the championship court, and they laid down a marker in their first. In the second, they've sent a warning message to Whitwell and Tarn. They're here to play, they're here for success, they're here for glory. For Howell and Dawson, they must now reconfigure quickly. It's 1 win and 1 loss for them
All right.
in
Sister.
Group B. And there's the match summary. Maximum point streak for Sonda and Sciolti. Doesn't really reflect the period of the match after the timeout where they were most successful. For Howell and Dawson, an unforced error count of 13 just thwarts their efforts in that particular matchup. But ultimately, success for Sonda and Sciolti.